some of our past players have been commenting on us, which is cool with me. We're not going to be provoked to comment back or to say anything ignorantly back. I wish those guys the best. One thing that I could comfortably say, some people came here that you didn't know of, and when they left, they had a name. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that they were able to earn more than they earned here that could help their friends, family, as well as loved ones, and can help themselves. So I'm happy with that. We're still in good relationship with quite a few, but you got to understand, some young men play the victim, and that's not the case. We try to treat everybody here with utmost respect and professionalism, and I hope we've done just that, as well as treating you the same way. But we would not engage in back and forth with any former players, and our aim is just to really please, support, encourage, motivate, and really prepare our men that we have on campus for the next phases of their life. Exemplary. I mean, these guys are good. They're pushing the envelope. What they're doing creatively, what they're doing structurally, I like it. I like it. And what we have, special teams, is a team effort. We have some really good coaches that you guys may not know, that all of them may have had a stint somewhere, whether high school and college, in assisting, especially with all the support staff on special teams. So we have a team effort, offensively and defensively, in certain special teams. Kickoff return may be an offensive thing that the offense may handle, as well as punt. Punt return as well as kickoff may be a defensive thing that the defense will handle, and you guys understand field goal and extra point. So I like the collectiveness of it. I like the understanding of expertise that we have from the whole staff, and it's a full staff buy-in. So it's not going to be blame on one guy that sits there that has to utilize the rest of the staff to support his special teams. That's a full-fledged buy-in, and I like the way we're handling it. Next question.
Hey, Coach Lou Rivera with BuffStampede.com.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you. For Saturday's spring game, I know there's been some injuries, but I was just wondering if you had a format idea or a structure of how that was going to run.
We're going to do it like we've been doing it. Probably going to be out there an hour. We're going to do the best that we can. We have picked teams and split teams up early in the spring. We may coincide with that so you could see teams, so you don't start guessing and thinking. I'm trying to prepare you now. So if this team wins the toss, this quarterback is going out first. So don't say, oh, he's the starter. Like, it's teams. We have teams. So that's how it's going to be. And they did a good job of picking their talent. All the different leaders from each team, they did a great job of picking talent. They had a whole draft, and it was intriguing.
And secondly, I know Pro Day was last week. I just want to know if you want to comment on your players and what you thought of the event.
I'm happy, elated. I got an opportunity to talk to the scouts beforehand, and they asked me about a plethora of players, including the upcoming players that could possibly be coming out this year. And it was good. I like what many of the guys did. You know, many of them came back in phenomenal shape. I wish they'd have been in that type of shape when they played here, but they came back in phenomenal shape. I don't understand that. Like, you got a whole season to work out and to train, and you go somewhere for 2 months, and you give it your all. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand that. Like, you should have gave it all for that stuff that's on the film. You know, you got 12 games on the darn film. That's when you give it your all. But God bless them. We'll learn. We'll learn from it. Jack, my man. I'm waiting on you, baby. I'm waiting on you. Okay, next guy. Sorry. Brian, go.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell, the Daily Camera. I have a couple questions for you. Now that you're in year 4, you've seen what this looks like when it's really good. You've seen, like, last year, the team wasn't as good. How do you assess this spring, like, when you're seeing, like, how does it compare to what you've seen in the last few years?
You hate to kind of compare. You hate that, but help me with this, Lord. I'm trying to say this in a real polite manner. I think we've gotten better everywhere, starting with me, in understanding what to go get what we have, how to mature it, how to develop it, as well as the staff that we have. I think it's tremendous. I think you guys are really sleeping on the staff and what they bring to the table, the different components of it, and especially all the new guys that we brought in. And you have 2 new coordinators that have a track record of really doing well. And I'm happy with what I'm seeing from the young men that we've chosen, from the staff, from the support staff, from everything all the way around. I am elated. I don't want to clap with my feet just yet, but I feel really good about what's going on. When we letting them in? Thursday? Thursday. So you guys get a shot if you're available on Thursdays to see what's going on.
Second question for you is, the last few years, obviously, there's been a spring portal period, and you guys have added a lot of players after that,
Right.
after that portal period. This year, you don't have that. Is there
Thank
good
God
and
we don't
bad
have
to
that. Thank God you don't have that, because now you really know the hand that you're dealt. We have a couple high school players. I think we got a couple guys coming in from junior college as well. But you know basically what you're dealing with and how to develop it right now and over the summer. So I love the new rulings from the NCAA. I just hope we stabilize it and keep it that way in this format. I like it. I think many coaches do, because you know what you have. And I like that. I like to know what we're going to be playing with.
Ryland Scholes from Route Report. Got a couple of questions for you. First one is, it's been about 4 months having Fernando around as the
Right.
new athletic director. Kind of in that time, how has your relationship with him evolved and grown?
I think he's a great guy. I think filling those multicolored shoes that Rick left is tremendous. But he's doing a good job, and they're working together cohesively, which is very important and very vital to me. But we've had a multitude of candid conversations, and he's doing his thing. He's showing his face. Everybody's getting to know him. I mean, all the different head coaches, as well as the players from all the different teams. And he's doing a good job of blending and understanding how things are done here. He's doing a great job to me.
And then second question is just on the offensive side of the ball specifically. I know there's been a lot of coaching changes, both sides of the ball, but watching Coach Marion come in and kind of install his new scheme and his new offense, what has that been like for you to witness?
Well, you got to be excited about it. The main thing you got to be excited about is the production that he's had in college football. He's averaged well over 30 points a game, and that's the threshold that you all know that we want. When we scored 30 points a game, we were pretty successful. But just his personality, as well as Marv, their personalities and their relational, they're so relational and transparent to the players that it gives the players a certain peace about themselves, and they're in their offices at all times. They're always movement and players coming and going, and I like it because they're straight up. I don't have to do the yelling. I don't have to do all the yelling. Like they're handling things the way they're capable of handling things, and I like what I see. I really, really adore these 2 coordinators, as well as the staff.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing, sir?
Gazette. A couple questions for you. First one, the broad one.
Who's that?
Big pardon?
You said first one. What was the next? I didn't
First
hear.
one, no, a broader question.
Oh, broader.
Has building this program been harder than you expected?
I'm not going to say that. We made some tremendous mistakes at certain positions that derailed us a year ago. The first couple years we had stability at those positions that highlighted us. So we learned quite a bit of not just talent, but understanding mentality. And mentality is something that we targeted. It's something that we sat down and interviewed and made sure not only the young men, but the parents had that type of mentality because the parents play a tremendous role in these young men's lives.
Second one, you mentioned your satisfaction or appreciation or whatever the right word is for young men finding better opportunities for themselves and going elsewhere. How do you balance that with the challenge of building what you're trying to build here?
Well, if someone is satisfied and didn't want to be here, do you really want them? You don't want them here. But I'm happy as a man, African American man, that these guys, white and black, are moving on to greener pastures, so to speak. You hope. Some of the young men I talk to frequently, some we don't. But I'm happy for all of them for a multitude of reasons. That I always want progression, no matter what. I want you to progress and to have that pie in the sky, if that's what you think it is. I want you to have that opportunity so you don't place blame on anyone. And I like that. But I love also the multitude of men that we had coming in that had to have this pleasure somewhere else, that wanted that same opportunity here. I'm really elated about that. So everybody's dealing with the same thing. Some people may have more money to go shopping than others, but I'm happy about it. I really am. You got to understand, some of these kids you didn't know till they came here. They came here, stabilized themselves, made a name, and they moved on and they did their thing. How can I be upset with that? I'm not upset with that. I'm happy. That's the American dream, isn't it? That's what that's what y'all do?
Makes your job tougher, maybe.
Yeah, but you got to be built for that. That's part of the deal. It's part of the plan. You're not gonna. They keep a young man for 4 years now. Just watch the draft. I think every quarterback in the darn draft, didn't they transfer? like that's where we are now in college football. I can't be upset about that. It is what it is. We just got to make the best of what the hand that we're dealt, and I like it. I like the hand that we're dealt. I can't be upset with that. Like when we get our butts kicked, we did that. We made those mistakes. We did that. That ain't y'all. That's us. We got to right our wrongs, and prayerfully don't make them again. My man.